Hey guys, today I wanted to talk a bit more about the topic of moving on, and I feel with the latest wave of 2000s and early 2010 nostalgia sweeping the internet right now, I think it's an important topic to cover. I feel a lot of people, including myself, are looking at the past and saying, wow, that time has really flown by, and being able to move on and being okay with letting go of the past is something that my generation is really struggling with. There are a lot of things that make us who we are growing up, from movies, TV shows, people, books, and it's difficult to watch those things age as we get older and realize that they're not as relevant as they were to us when we were young. But why is the nostalgia so strong right now, especially in my generation? I feel that as we finish the last year of this decade and we go into a new decade, a lot of people are seeing that time is really moving quickly. I mean, the 90s next year will have been 30 years ago. And for a lot of people in my generation, when we think 30 years ago, we're still thinking of the 70s. I know. Our perspective of time is really slow right now. And I feel a really strong disconnect between my generation, and I know that sounds weird to say because we are very young, but with the even younger generations now who have completely different tastes, completely different social modes, and different ways of interacting with each other that we didn't. And sometimes it can be really easy to look at them as cringy or weird when they're simply enacting tropes of their generation that we never had. I think it's important to be able to remember the things that made us who we are and to be able to cherish them. But at the same time, we have to be able to move and grow, and we have to allow ourselves to change with the fluidity of time. To be stuck in the past is to limit ourselves to something that which is no longer relevant, and to keep ourselves in a cage, a temporal cage of culture that stops us from being able to agree with and relate with the rest of the world around us. Sometimes it's important to be able to move on and to let go, and it can be healthy. And I just want to encourage everyone around us not to forget about the past, but to be able to understand that it's okay to move on. There are new things in the future that are just as good, just as sweet. For anybody who does feel sad or upset, which I know most of my generation does, about the progression of time right now, we're not alone. There are people who understand and who have been doing this for many decades. You don't have to forget to move on. The same can be said for people too. Sometimes we have to be willing to let go of people that are no longer helpful in our lives, people that are toxic, people that are harmful, people that we're holding on to for the sake of holding on to, for the nostalgia in a sense, but that end up hurting us. It's like holding a boiling kettle, and even though it burns you, you're determined to hold it. Sometimes you have to be willing to let go of people and things that are holding you back and potentially hurting you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, if indeed you still